Hey guys, this is App Reviewer. Today we'll be taking a look at the Mugen Power backup batteries for the Nexus S, and at the same time at the end of the video I will post up the giveaway winners for that little giveaway that we had. So quickly, let's just run down through the pricing and the specs of these. So the 3300 mAh battery pack, which is this one right here, the thicker one, retails for $100, and it comes with this back cover. And the 1600 mAh battery retails for $45, and it just comes with the battery pack itself. So first of all, I want to take a look at the battery back cover, then we'll take a look at the 3300 mAh battery and the 1600 mAh battery. Okay guys, so here we have the battery cover. This is only necessary when you use the 3300 mAh battery just because it is thicker, as you can see. First of all, this does add a little bit of bulk, and we'll put this on the phone in a sec. But most importantly, and the thing that I find worst about this back cover, is the fact that it's glossy. That's my major concern and my major problem. First of all, it tends to pick up a lot of scratches, takes a lot of fingerprints, as you can see, a lot of dust, and worst of all, it just makes it super slippery in your hand. So obviously I would have preferred a matte finish just because it would add a little bit of nice grip in there. The glossy finish is absolutely terrible, guys. I'm just trying to be honest with you guys. I hate the back cover just because of the glossy finish, and really, if I have to give one recommendation to Mugen Power, it'd be get this in a matte finish. Just because the main problem with this is dropping your phone. I've dropped my phone 6 or 7 times when testing this out compared to the 1 or 2 times that I had dropped it out before. So the ports and all the cutouts are just fine. So you have the camera and the flash. It is a little deep, as you can see, but no worries with the flash interfering in the pictures. Speaker grill, you have the headphone jack, you have the dock connector, the microphone. You do have your volume up and down right there, and your power. So these work just fine, and we're gonna put this on the phone. So I just want to show you guys how thick it is actually. So I'm gonna leave the stock battery in here, just because I just want to show you how this is. So it does add some thickness, as you can see. So this is probably about 3 times more thick than the stock back cover, as you can see. So holding on to is actually pretty comfortable. So it's not terrible to hold on to just because it is that thick. It feels natural in the hand, but like I said, that glossy back is terrible. So one thing that concerns me as well is just the fact that the actual build quality is not that high. So it does snap in there really well, and a little bit too well. So it is pretty much a pain in the ass to take off. So you have to try to snap this back and then use your other finger to slide across and then pop it off using the little edges right there. So very difficult to take off, and at the same time it doesn't feel like it fits very well. As you can see, some of the bezel actually extends outwards, so it leaves a little bit of the bezel exposed. So I'm not a big fan of that, guys. So now let's move on to the batteries themselves. So here we have both the batteries. As you can see, the 3300 mAh battery is significantly thicker than the 1600 mAh battery, which is basically the stock battery. The stock is 1500, this is just a little bit more, and this one works fine with the original back cover. So as you can see, it fits perfectly. Here's my original back cover, and it snaps on, fits just fine. So now let me show you the 3300 mAh battery, and this one does have a little bit of more weight, obviously, because it is thicker and it is a little bit larger. So it's definitely usable, like I said. So the back cover snaps on just fine. So obviously it's usable, it works just fine, but like I said, my main problem with this is the back cover and not the battery. So now I just want to move on to a little test that I did in order to basically see the different times that these batteries gave. Okay guys, so here we have the 3 batteries themselves. We have the Samsung stock 1500, we have the Mugen Power 1600, and we have the Mugen Power 3300. So I just want to run by a little test that I did in order to get some very accurate results, not only for you guys but for myself as well, just because I was curious on the usage of the batteries. So like I said, I got my Nexus S, and I kept all the variables on the phone the same. So I kept screen brightness the same, all the apps that were running, all the programs that were running. So basically GPS was on, Wi-Fi was on, everything. So what I did was, I switched out the batteries and I charged these up to full charge. So full charge for the Mugen Power 3300 was 97%, for the 1600 was 95%, and for the Samsung stock was 94%. So I'm guessing that you guys know that sometimes, or most of the time, it won't charge up fully to 100. I guess that's problem with the phone, I'm not 100% sure, but just wanted to let you guys know that. So like I said, what I did is I opened up navigation and I left it running, and then all I did was I had my iPhone next to the Nexus S with the timer on. And so what that did was, while the phone was running out the battery at the same time, I was just checking the time every 30 minutes or so, and once the Nexus S with each respective battery reached 3%, I stopped. So here are the results that I got. With the 1600 milliamp, I got 3 hours and 25 minutes. With the stock, I got 4 hours and 32 minutes. And with the 3300, I got 9 hours and 5 minutes. So basically, in a nutshell, that means that the stock, which is 1500, actually beat out the 1600 by over an hour. So I was a little bit disappointed in that, just because obviously this, in theory, should have gotten just a little bit more than the stock. So I'm not really sure what that's about. It's most likely either defective or it's just a lower milliamp than they actually advertise it. So I was very disappointed in this one, and I'm not going to recommend the 1600 milliamp hour just because it fell short for me, guys. So it did 3 hours and 30 minutes. This one did 4 hours and 30 minutes, when really this one should have done probably 4 hours and 50 minutes. So I'm not going to recommend this one just because it fell short for me. So the 3300 milliamp hour battery, on the other hand, got 9 hours and 5 minutes. So this was over double what the stock got. So in theory, it should have gotten a little bit more than it did, but still 9 hours compared to 4 hours and 30 minutes is great. So basically, this one really does what it says. So now my major issue is recommending this case just because of the back cover. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to recommend the battery just because I can live with a shitty case. Sorry for my usage, but really it is. I can live with a bad case as long as it'll keep me going throughout the day, guys. So basically, this is a fantastic product. The battery itself is great, just that the back cover isn't to the high quality standards that I would have thought Mugen Power did. So definitely recommend it. At $100, it is a little bit expensive. It's the kind of thing that I see someone buying if they really do need it. This will probably last you about 2 or 3 days of light usage and probably a day and a half of heavy usage like I do. So other than that, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope this video helped you out, guys. So basically, in a nutshell, I don't recommend the 1600. It's expensive at $45 and it doesn't do what it says. And the 3300, I do recommend it, but just a word of warning, remember what I said about the back cover. You will most likely be disappointed, but you won't be disappointed in the actual usage and the power that this provides. So thanks a lot, guys, and stay tuned for more. Thank you, guys. Okay, guys, so the way this is going to work is I'm going to paste all the entries into the IGM giveaway machine, which will basically strip out all the comments. Right here I have the 3 iPhone 4 entries, so these people have a pretty good chance of winning it. And here we have the video itself with all the comments. I'm going to copy this and paste it right here, and this will strip out the valid entries. So we have 28 valid entries. Obviously, I'm going to remove my name from there. And from here, we're going to go to the random.org list randomizer. Let's copy everyone except for me. We'll paste it here, and we're also going to take away these 3 people here. So we're going to take away Lizzie Ram, we're going to take away Queefer, and we're going to take away J Girl. So the winner of the rear Nexus S case is Super Gilly 123. So Super Gilly 123, please send me a PM on YouTube with your shipping information, and I'll get that out probably on Friday or Saturday or whenever you get it out to me. So the sooner you get it to me, the sooner I'll send that out. And now we're going to do this for the iPhone 4 people. So Lazy Ramo 3, Queefer 11, and J Girl 020689. So whoever entered this, so these 3 people have a pretty good chance of winning. So the winner of this is Queefer 11. So Queefer, same thing goes for you. Get back to me via YouTube PM with your shipping info, and I'll get that out as soon as I get that. So thanks a lot for watching my videos, guys, and I'll make sure to do a lot more giveaways for you. So I'll make sure to put a little bit more Nexus stuff, but there will be some iPad 2 and some iPhone 4 stuff in the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more.